Hi friends, I'm Tyagiraj. Once again welcome to Tally Spotlight knowledge sharing session. In this session we are going to learn GSTR1 filing from Tally Prime application. Before getting into the session, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe our channel and click on notification bell to get more and future updates. In this session we are going to see how to generate GSTR1 report from Tally Prime application. Next, how to file GSTR1 live in the GSTR portal. Finally, we need to know that key points of GSTR1 filing from Tally Prime application. Now let's see how to generate GSTR1 report from Tally Prime application. Previously, we used to go display statutory report GSTR1 report. Now, whichever the screen you are in, click on go to option, search GSTR1 under GSTR report. Now we have to change the period based on which period we are going to file the return. Here we are selecting third quarter, 1st of October to 31st December. Based on nature of transaction, table wise report is generated. Is there any error in the transactions? Based on the nature of transaction, it will reflect uncertain transaction correction needed in that column. First you need to rectify. Next you need to click on RTE export option. There click on e-return. While generating e-return for GSTR1, you can select whichever the format you want. If you are going for offline utility, you can select Excel or CSV format, or you can directly generate JSON format from Tally Prime application. Now we are going to select here JSON format. So it will ask which drive you want to store it. I'll select by default the Tally folder path itself. Enable export document summary. Next click on send option. Now open Tally folder. Inside the Tally Prime folder you can able to find the GSTR1 JSON file. Once log into the GST portal, there you need to select file return. There you need to select which financial year you are going to file the return, which month. Once click on search, you can able to see return form, GST return form details. There we are going to select GSTR1. We are going to file offline return. Once click on prefer offline, it will ask you to choose that file. Click on choose file. We are going to select that JSON file from Tally Prime folder. Once click on enter, it will validate. It will show the message. It's uploaded successfully. Come back to file returning. It will take a few minutes to refresh and it will reflect in your return form. So once if you refresh it, then you can see that transactions available in this return. You can able to get into that particular each and individual transactions. Customer wise details will be there. We are not going to do any changes in that form. So clicking back to the return form. Based on that nature of transaction, table wise other field also it will get filled automatically, but we have posted B2B transaction only. That's why it reflect in one table the value information. So we can see one more table that's a information is filled. It's reflecting some value in HSN wise summary of outward supplies. Now the GSTR1 summary is already generated. No need to click on again generate GSTR1 summary. We click on GSTR1 summary, it will show a message that GST summary is already generated. It will show the date and time. The next step is we need to submit that GSTR1 return. Before submitting, we need to make sure is there any changes. After submitting, we can't able to do any changes. If you are confirmed, click on yes and proceed. It will take again few minutes to refresh the page. Once you refresh it, then click on file return. It will get into next page. Each process it will take few minutes to refresh that page. So once refresh the page, you need to click on confirmation. You need to select that you are authorized signatory. Click on file with EVC electronic verification code. The OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number and mail ID. You need to update that OTP one time password for verifying that GSTR1 return filing. Click on verify. Once verification is done successfully, you can able to see the file return status. It's all filed. The same confirmation will message you'll get in a registered mobile number as well as your registered mail ID. Back there you need to select the period, which period status you want to see. The GSTR1 December month file status is filed. Let's see key points to be remembered. You need to use the latest Tally ERP9 version or releases. Next, rectify the transaction error. Once open the GSTR1 report, first you need to check that is any error in that report. First you need to rectify the error. Next, try to generate that JSON file or whichever format you would like to. Generate GSTR1 report from Tally Prime application. You can use for offline utility or you can directly generate JSON file from the Tally Prime application. If you are using offline utility, again you need to use that latest version. Then you need to download that latest offline version validation utility. There you need to upload Excel or CSV format. Then you need to convert and upload into GST portal. So based on your convenience. Finally, upload JSON file into GSTN portal. While uploading, it may show some error because you have not selected proper period or you are using older version of Tally. It may show error. First you need to rectify the error. Next try to file the GSTR1 filing. I hope we have shared some valuable information in this knowledge sharing session. You may like this session and share with your friends. Please subscribe our channel and click on notification bell to get more and future updates. Thank you for watching Tally Spotlight knowledge sharing session. Stay tuned, every day is something new to learn.